what would you say? Did you observe any changes with regards to your child's education? How did you think that affected your child? And how did you seeing your child go through whatever it is your child went through, how did that affect you as a parent? And I'm asking because, the bigger umbrella is Africanness, which is a charity organization, and this is what we do. We deal with children,
Mhm.
mainly African children, and ethnic minorities actually, but we're focused on African children for now. And we're also kind of like dealing with the parents, because to get through to the children, you need, to change some things with regards to the parents. So I'm asking this question because I know it's not just going to end with a podcast. You're
Yeah.
also giving a solution as to moving forward. How do we solve this problem? Because it's a major problem out there. So I would love to take your temperature on that. Like, as a parent, how did you see what was the effect on your child, and how did that affect you?
Well, that's a really good question. Well, all of us were very new to this setting, to this new environment, and looking at your children. One thing about my child, or my eldest son, he's a people person. So I wasn't worried about him making friends here, because in Malaysia, he has been making friends all around. He had no problem in that department. So when we were here, he is the least of my worries. I said, oh, he will, go straight in and make friends. But actually, in the first, I think, the first year or the first 6 months, it was really hard for him because of the different, maybe different way of life, different understanding, different cultures and different backgrounds. He was finding it really, really hard. And it's heartbreaking, honestly, to see when your child goes through all of that. So he went through stereotyping, he went to bullying at one point. So honestly, it was heartbreaking looking at him. And um, I think it affected him a lot. And we were talking a lot. I talked to him a lot to know how he feels. I think after going through this ordeal, I think the most important thing is to talk to your child, know how he feels, make sure that we are his safe space,
Mm.
so that he doesn't feel afraid of sharing. So I try my best to make sure that he comes to me, whatever situation. I will try and understand his situation. And one thing that I learned is you fight for your child, and that's
Mm.
what I did. That's what I did. If
Mm.
anything happens at school, I go to school and ask the teacher, which I never would have done in Malaysia, because in Malaysia, if you understand the demographics, we were the majority race. The Malays were the majority race, so we did
Yeah.
not have any
Any
problem
problem?
with stereotyping. We did not have any prejudice, biasness, and all of that. It was not a problem. But here, when your child goes through that, I make sure he talks to me. I talk to the school, raising alarm when I should, and I also talk to a lot of parents also that had came before me, and talk to them, how do they deal with all of this, what should I do. And one thing that I am so grateful for is all of the good friends that I've gained here. People are so
Mm.
kind, giving me advice on what should I do, because when you come here, your family is back home. You're all alone. So it's good to share experiences with other parents, so that we can apply it to our child. So yeah, I think that's how I would
Thank you
say it.
very much. Lots of solutions right there. Thank you for